Paradise Lost, a dream vacation turned nightmare. Cancun, Mexico, a tropical paradise of pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and vibrant nightlife. It was meant to be the perfect getaway for Elijah and Leanne Snow, a loving couple celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary. They had saved for months, eager to escape the daily grind and create unforgettable memories. Little did they know, a sinister shadow lurked beneath the surface of their idyllic vacation, one that would forever shatter their dreams and leave behind a trail of unanswered questions. Elijah, a successful software engineer, was known for his infectious laughter and zest for life. Leanne, a talented graphic designer, possessed a warm smile and a kind heart. Together, they radiated happiness, their love a beacon to all who knew them. Their arrival at the luxurious, all-inclusive resort was met with excitement and anticipation. The resort, boasting top-notch amenities and breathtaking ocean views, promised an escape from reality. The first few days of their trip unfolded like a fairy tale. Days were spent lounging by the pool, sipping on tropical cocktails, and indulging in delectable meals. They explored ancient Mayan ruins, their laughter echoing through the centuries-old stones. Each evening brought romantic dinners on the beach, the gentle sea breeze carrying the sweet melodies of local musicians. But on the fourth day, paradise lost its luster. The joy and laughter were abruptly silenced, replaced by a deafening silence that whispered of tragedy. Elijah vanished, leaving behind only a chilling void and a heart-wrenching mystery. Vanished, the disappearance of Elijah Snow. The morning began like any other. Sunlight streamed through the gaps in the curtains, painting the room in a warm glow. Leanne stirred awake, reaching for her husband, but the space beside her was empty. Assuming Elijah was already up, she shrugged it off and headed out to the balcony, eager to greet the new day. The breathtaking ocean view, however, did little to soothe the unease that had begun to creep into her heart. Elijah was nowhere to be found. He wasn't by the pool, sipping his usual morning coffee. He wasn't in the resort gym where he started each day with a workout. Panic began to set in as Leanne searched every corner of the resort, her mind racing with terrifying possibilities. Where could he be? What could have happened? Hours turned into an agonizing eternity as Leanne desperately alerted the resort staff and contacted local authorities. The search for Elijah commenced, but it was hampered by language barriers and a seeming lack of urgency from the resort management. Frustration and fear gnawed at Leanne as she struggled to navigate the unfamiliar territory, her hope dwindling with each passing moment. Days later, the unthinkable happened. A fisherman made a gruesome discovery in a secluded cove, a body, battered and lifeless, floating amidst the gentle waves. The news spread like wildfire, casting a pall over the once vibrant resort. Leanne's world crumbled around her as she received the devastating confirmation. The body was Elijah's. A life cut short conflicting accounts and mounting suspicions. The official autopsy report delivered a crushing blow-accidental drowning. According to the authorities, Elijah had likely gone for a swim in the ocean, been caught in a strong current, and succumbed to the relentless waves. The case was seemingly closed, a tragic accident that had claimed the life of a young man in his prime. But something didn't sit right. Leanne, her heart shattered, yet her instincts screaming for answers, refused to accept the official explanation. Elijah was a strong swimmer, she argued, and he would never venture into the ocean alone, especially not in an unfamiliar area. There had to be more to the story, something sinister lurking beneath the surface of the official narrative. Driven by grief and a burning desire for truth, Leanne embarked on her own investigation. She scoured the internet, uncovering a string of disturbing incidents at the very same resort. Tourists reporting unexplained accidents, disappearances, and even allegations of foul play. A chilling pattern emerged, one that painted a far more sinister picture than the idyllic facade presented to the world. Leanne reached out to other families who had suffered similar tragedies at the resort, finding solace in their shared grief and a shared determination to uncover the truth. Together, they vowed to fight for justice, their voices rising in unison to demand answers and hold those responsible accountable. Section 4. A Family's Plea for Justice, Unveiling the Truth. Fueled by a mother's unwavering love and a wife's unyielding commitment to her husband's memory, Leanne refused to let Elijah's death become just another statistic. She contacted the American embassy, demanding a thorough and impartial investigation. She reached out to the media, her story capturing the attention of news outlets across the globe, shining a spotlight on the resort's dark underbelly. Working tirelessly with a team of private investigators, Leanne unearthed a trove of evidence that cast serious doubt on the official narrative. Witnesses came forward, their accounts contradicting the resort's claims and hinting at a deliberate cover-up. Security camera footage, mysteriously incomplete, showed Elijah in the company of unknown individuals just hours before his disappearance. The evidence, though circumstantial, painted a damning picture. It pointed to a sinister web of negligence, corruption, and possibly even criminal intent. Elijah, it seemed, had stumbled upon something he shouldn't have, something that someone was willing to kill to protect. Leanne's quest for justice became a beacon of hope for others who had suffered in silence. Her courage in the face of unimaginable loss inspired a movement, a collective cry for accountability and an end to the resort's reign of secrecy. Section 5. Justice for Elijah, the battle for transparency and accountability. Armed with irrefutable evidence and unwavering determination, Leanne filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the resort and the travel agency that had booked their ill-fated trip. The lawsuit, a testament to her unwavering love for Elijah and her commitment to justice, sent shockwaves through the tourism industry. The legal battle was long and arduous, a David and Goliath struggle against powerful corporations with deep pockets and even deeper connections. But Leanne refused to be intimidated. She had the truth on her side, and she was determined to use her voice to ensure that no other family had to endure the same pain and injustice. The lawsuit garnered international attention, putting pressure on Mexican authorities to reopen the investigation into Elijah's death. The media scrutiny, coupled with the weight of evidence presented by Leanne's legal team, forced the resort to confront its dark secrets. The trial was a media spectacle, with every twist and turn followed closely by news outlets around the world. Leanne's unwavering strength and composure throughout the ordeal captivated the public's imagination, turning her into a symbol of resilience and a champion for justice. Section 6. A legacy marred by tragedy. The unanswered questions and the fight ahead. The jury's verdict sent shockwaves through the courtroom. The resort and travel agency were found liable for Elijah's death, ordered to pay a hefty sum in damages. While the victory could never bring Elijah back, it provided a sense of closure and a glimmer of hope in the face of unimaginable loss. But even with the legal battle won, the fight for justice was far from over. Many questions remained unanswered, shrouded in a veil of secrecy and shielded by powerful interests. Who were the individuals last seen with Elijah? What was the motive behind his murder? And most importantly, who was ultimately responsible for his untimely demise? Leanne, while finding solace in the verdict, vowed to continue her quest for answers. She established the Elijah Snow Foundation, dedicated to advocating for the safety of travelers and holding negligent corporations accountable. The foundation, a testament to Elijah's memory, provided a platform for other families who had suffered similar tragedies to share their stories and seek justice. The tragic story of Elijah Snow serves as a stark reminder that even in paradise, darkness can lurk beneath the surface. It highlights the importance of traveler safety, the need for transparency and accountability in the tourism industry, and the unwavering power of one person's determination to seek justice. Though the pain of Elijah's loss will forever linger, his legacy lives on in the countless lives touched by his story and the ongoing fight to ensure that such a tragedy never happens again.